These molasses cookies are so simple and easy. We're going to preheat our oven to 375 degrees. And we are going to put all the ingredients in this bowl, mix it up with an electric mixer. It is that simple. My son likes these drop ones better than the rolled ones because they always turn out so soft. They're so simple to make, and you're not going to get any cheaper, especially if you substitute that butter for margarine. And if you're using whole milk, 2% milk, you can go ahead and water that down at least 50%. Cut your cost there too if you need to. Okay, now we're just simply gonna spoon them out, a teaspoon at a time, onto a baking sheet and pop it in the oven until it's done. So these are done. What you're looking for is they should feel firm to the touch, but still a little bit soft, and just leave them right on the pan for a little bit until they're cool to finish cooking a little. Okay, we are going to pop 2 softened sticks of butter right in here. The secret to making your chocolate chip cookies cheaper, other than using margarine if you have it, is you can use half butter, half vegetable oil. Also, you don't need a full package of the chocolate chips, or I'm going to use the Andes mints, but you do not need a full package. Cut that down to half a package, and you will still have plenty in there, and then that will really stretch it out. And if I have anything like that left, I put it right into the freezer, and it stays nice and fresh for the next time I want to use it. 3/4 cup of brown sugar. 3/4 cup of white sugar. Two eggs. I do not add the salt. It calls for a teaspoon of salt. I do not like salt in my sweets. Plus, I'm on a low sodium diet. Okay. 1 teaspoon of baking soda. Two teaspoons of vanilla. We're going to cut that right back to a teaspoon. That'll save on cost, and imitation vanilla is fine. And 2 cups of flour. I'm going to mix this all up with the electric mixer, and that's all there is to that. Three cups of flour. I'm sorry. I only added 2. There's my 3rd cup. It's so easy to make homemade cookies. And all these homemade cookies that you're seeing me make, I'm putting them into the freezer, and I will pull them out to make cookie boxes for friends and family. Plus, we'll have them for church potluck this month, and for if somebody stops by, or just us to sample and munch on. So fast, so easy. This was my Sunday school teacher's recipe when I was a kid. This is my favorite chocolate chip cookie recipe. Then these are just going to get dropped out onto a cookie sheet and baked for 10 minutes. Oh my gosh, they smell good. These candy cane cookies are about as cheap as you can get for a cookie to make, and they are such an outstanding presentation. And I did these ones like little candy mints, and these ones are ready to come out of the oven. And the first batch is out. I cooked them at 350 degrees for 12 minutes, and I'm going to leave these on the pan to cool, so if they need to finish cooking, they can. Here is the recipe. I also did a video a few years back on exactly how to make these. I will link that in the description box, and I will also add the link on my community page. Another frugal tip is you can dye your own colored sugar instead of buying it like this, which gets kind of pricey. Just put some sugar in a bowl and add a few drops of food coloring and stir it in. And then I'm kind of pressing it in, or you can put it like in a Ziploc and squeeze it. And these will keep year after year. I have some colored sugar here from 2 years ago and it's still fine. And just add a few more drops if you want it darker. And I'm going to be making red and green today. So I'm making the peanut butter cookies with the Hershey Kisses in them, and those are not frugal in any way, shape, or form, but there is the recipe in case anybody wants to make that. Okay, and I'm just going to show you a moment of these because this is what I made the sprinkles for, but you can use these sprinkles on a basic sugar cookie, which is super frugal. You can use them on top of a cake mix cookie, decorate a cake with them, you know, whatever you're doing. They just make everything look so nice and they're so inexpensive.